What is happening, guys? Cope here with copespicks.com coming at you on February 17th, 2021. I got a few plays here for you today, and we just launched the website again to get that up and running. You can go check that out, copespicks.com. Okay, you can email me at cope@copespicks.com if you have any questions. We are going to be running a payment service for our top plays. Okay, so any plays rated 2 units or higher, you can go get those on copespicks.com. Our 2-unit play yesterday with Minnesota under the 108 ended up cashing for us. So we do have another 2-unit play here in college basketball. That's available on the website, copespicks.com. Go check that out if you want to get that. It's $99.99 for an entire month of top plays, guys. So anything I put out rated 2 units or higher, $99.99 a month for 30 days. Okay? Let's get right into today's plays. I have one college basketball teaser for you, one NBA play that actually I really loved as a 2-unit play. But the numbers shot up quite a bit. So there's still value here, though, on this game. And then we like 2 hockey plays today. Okay, so let's just get right into it here. For the college basketball play, we like a teaser between Indiana State minus the 2 points. We're going to take Indiana State minus 2 over Evansville. When you look at this matchup here, I almost grabbed Indiana State just on the just taking them straight up with the points. I think they're minus 6.5. When you go across the board here, man, it's just not even close. These 2 teams here, everything is pointing towards Indiana State here, and we like them to just get the job done to win. So we're going to take them minus 2 in a teaser along with the Citadel. We were on the Citadel over Wofford earlier this year in an early game when they were a big underdog to Wofford, and they ended up beating Wofford outright. The Citadel actually has a winning record this year, and when you look at these 2 teams, when it comes to the Citadel and Wofford, the strength of schedule does favor Wofford quite a bit here. Offenses, though, are very, very similar offenses. Wofford does have a better defense according to the numbers, but when you look at the tempo for Citadel, they play fast, so they're going to take a lot more shots than Wofford. I don't see Wofford blowing them out by 14 points here in this game. I would not be surprised if Citadel upset them again. I wouldn't be surprised. I do think Wofford's going to win, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Citadel beat them again here. They match up pretty well with them. That's why we liked them the first time, plus the points. And we're going to take them again here, just a little bit more cushion, though. So we're going to take the teaser Indiana State minus 2 and the Citadel plus 13.5. Our teaser yesterday got canceled because the Texas Southern game got postponed. So didn't have that teaser for you. More likely would have cashed. Kent State easily covered their end of it. But anyway, let's move on to the NBA. Okay, we like Portland and New Orleans to go over 235.5. Okay, this line opened up at 229.5. It shot all the way up to about 236.5. It dropped down here 235.5 just within the last hour. But man, I really love this over. I was crunching a bunch of numbers on this, and I really love the over. It's almost a 2-unit play. I have this going over 240 points is the number I got with my numbers. When you take a look at Portland, they are 25th in points allowed. Take a look at New Orleans, they're 23rd in points allowed. Okay, when you take a look at their offense, Portland is 5th in points scored, New Orleans is 10th in points scored. Now, again, when you take a look at Portland versus the teams in the bottom 10 of points allowed, teams like Chicago, Minnesota, Oklahoma City, teams like that, they are averaging 122 points per game. against the teams that allow a ton of points. They're averaging 122 points. On the flip side of that, if you take out the Milwaukee one, they only scored 106 against Milwaukee, and these are on the road here. If you take out the Milwaukee one, they're scoring 124.66 points per game. Okay, so either way, they're scoring a shit ton of points against teams that have a crappy defense. All right, and New Orleans is one of those teams. All right, they are 23rd in points allowed. All right, when you take a look at New Orleans at home against the same teams that allow points, like Portland, they're 25th in points allowed. They're averaging 118.5 at home. Okay, overall total this year, they're averaging 118.95 against teams in the bottom 10 of points allowed. You put all that together, we should be here about 239, 240 for a total in this game. We're getting it at 235.5. No wonder why the over got pounded when it came out at 229, 229.5. I still think there's value here in this over in this game. We really like the over in Portland, New Orleans, guys. Okay, let's switch on over to hockey here. We're going right back to Toronto on the puck line. Man, they were up 5-1, and that was one of the worst beats. They obviously have a bad taste in their mouth after that one. I don't see them blowing a lead. I see them coming out here and playing with some vengeance and not letting their foot off the gas here. They get up early again against Ottawa. Now, Ottawa can play tough, man, but, I mean, still, all the numbers still point to Toronto here at home. I look for Toronto to get the job done, minus the puck and a half on the puck line, minus 1.5 goals on the puck line. Then we're switching over to Winnipeg and Edmonton. We like Winnipeg over 2.5 goals. Okay, ton of points being scored, ton of goals being scored up north, and we really like Winnipeg here. When you take a look at the numbers, they're averaging 3.4 goals per game on the road. They have a pretty decent power play going up against Edmonton team whose penalty kill is not very good. Okay, so if Winnipeg get some power play opportunities, I look for them to put at least 1 or 2 in the net there. And then Edmonton at home is giving up 3.89 games, averaging goals against, 3.89 goals against at home. Put everything together here. We like Winnipeg to score at least 3 goals here. We're going to take over 2.5 goals. All right, guys, don't forget about my 2-unit top play month over at copespicks.com. $99.99 for an entire month of my top plays. All right, go check it out, copespicks.com. Good luck out there. Invest wisely. See you tomorrow.